right, everybody. Welcome back to SpeedCon, and welcome back, Racooze.
Hi.
You've joined us again. We're going to be running Day of the Tentacle Remastered, so take it away, my friend.
Thank you, buddy. Yeah, it's pretty. Everything is spontaneously this day, but it's fine. It's great. I had more time to train this again, cause it's the same problem like in Deponia. I had only I played this 3 months ago, and just a bit rusty, not that rusty anymore. But yeah, maybe I can tell a bit of the story before. So there's the first game, Maniac Mansion. Maybe you know it. That you have to try to save a girlfriend of the main actor. I don't even recall the name anymore. And there was one important person in this game you could choose, and he was pretty important. It is Bernard. And now we are in the story with two friends and Bernard to catch Purple Tentacle, which is mutated. And I guess more. I'm trying to explain more, but it's really important that the storyline is pretty. Yeah. Maybe there is a line, maybe not. And it's important for me. I can choose here right now. And if I click on the no button, the game will start and we count it down in 3, 2, 1, go. And yeah, we are trying to skip dialogues and cutscenes and pretty much more. And like you can see, I'm playing on the nostalgic style, so pixelized, etc., which is a bit easier, I would say. Especially because of the item and bird bar, or it's the good old scum bar, like the original name, because it's more complicated to use the newer inventory style, which is not working pretty much for a speedrun. That's the main reason why we are using this. And yeah, you can use the modern art style, but it's not pretty important. Yeah, we are now trying to stop Purple Tentacle, but we have a big issue because our friends are now yeah, they're gone, kind of gone. First is Howie. He is now 200 years in the past. He is yeah, about the time where the independence of the United States of America happens. And Laverne is now in the future, 200 years. And yeah, this is the point where Purple Tentacle already has taken over the world. And yeah, humans are only slaves of the tentacles. And we have to try to stop it. That's pretty important. And we need our Chronogen, which is kind of a toilet which you can flush things through space and time.
Must be one of
which is, yeah, LucasArts games are very strange but funny at the same time. And yeah, to be honest, Monkey Island, Sam & Max, and other games were very full of humor. That's the typical style. So we are trying to get this beautiful pistol because this pistol is shooting fire. Whoops, wrong button. Because we can speed up the text lines, but it's not pretty important. So we are skipping nearly everything. Okay, we have now a cigarette or a cigar which can explode, which is important in the past. Maybe the people know the story about George Washington, who has wooden teeth, I guess. And yeah, we have something to do to get yeah, to get his teeth out, and we have to take yeah, that everyone is knowing that he's cold. But this is the thing of Hoagie. So we are just working here right now. We need this sweater. He's a bit soaky wet. He's like he's saying, and we need a little bit money. And maybe this candy machine can. Yep, these can help us. These quarters, so beautiful. So, and yeah, this is a green tentacle, the body of Purple Tentacle, but not body anymore because he is not trying to take over the world. He is more body with Bernard. And yeah, we need the music of his band to get the strange puke on the roof car or on the seal. Yeah, to get it. Now we are switching to Hoagie because we are done now with Bernard. And yeah, like you see, the tall house or the mansion is. Well, the tall house is more German word. And the mansion is more wooden-like, etc., etc. And the parts of these things are nearly identical. And yeah, I'm using some glitches, so he took the bucket and opened the shelf at the same time, which is pretty funny. I don't think you can save time on it, but it's more style. This is the same thing. He can put the flyer at the flyer into the box at the same time. So he had the cigar now and has no teeth anymore, and he got the other ones who are words. So we are using the other way. The reason is now everyone thought he's cold and he needs maybe a nice fire in the house, and yeah, now we have the blanket, which will maybe create some trouble between these guys, but yeah. That's again later. Next thing, we're going upstairs. We are going to the room of George Washington and whoops, and nearly just nearly destroy the bed with Hoagie's butt. I mean, it looks like that. And I mean, he's a typical stereotype of the metal guys from the 80s or 90s. So yeah, I guess it was the try of to create this stereotype. So okay, this is one great glitch with that the guy has two heads at the same time and the one is flying. Okay, the reason why we put the other hammer onto the barrel was to get to switch off the guys, because the one is left hand, the other one is right hand. So the statue in the future changes too, and the reason is there's one woman called Anna. Yes, it was Edna. And every time you're trying to push her away, she is, she's holding there on the statue on the left arm, and because of the switching, the the arm is not in this position anymore. Maybe you see it. Oops. And yeah, you can't hold there anymore, and oh, we have the chance to push her away out of the room, down the stairs. Yeah, Bernard is saying some pretty hard sentence there. I can't recall it anymore. Maybe it's better. That's the humor of LucasArts at this time. Maybe today it's not that politically correct anymore, but yeah, times changes everywhere. Okay, now we have a colored tree with colored fruits, because now it looks like a cherry tree. Because George Washington has another lifestyle. He is cutting down cherry trees every time you see one. So this tree is the problem, because Laverne in the future, for 100 years at this place, is on the tree and can't get down. So without this tree, he is now down and now in the prison of the Tentacle. So we don't really help her, but now she is not in the tree anymore. Now we are free to control Laverne in the future after a long time. And yeah, we have to do not that much stuff at the first time, because we have to reach the Chronojon to put these plans of the tentacles and the knife to Bernard, and now we can go to Bernard again. And yeah, like I said, we are trying to push down Edna and recording the dog. I was trying to put the numbers of the save there, and because he's so fast, we have to slow down the whole video. So we cannot open the save earlier without this video. And now I'm just open this so we can be lazy in the future, cause if you're putting the hamster without triggering the open scene, in the future this freezer will be closed and I have to open there, and yeah, it's more for the lazy guys. Okay, we are going now there to the save and trying to open it and taking this contract there, which is from LucasArts, and give this there and just ending this part. We don't need it anymore. We don't need the fork. So, okay, the music is just a bit loud, but this is a typical burnout problem. Hope it's fine. We are going to the swinging door because we are just going inside here and putting the shredder in the dryer, and we are putting, I mean, you see each quarter is 30 minutes and he has multiple thousands of dollars and just yeah, is trying now this sweater, so it could be need maybe about 200 years to try this sweater now. And what means that we have the sweater in the future too, exactly at the time when it's done. Yeah, and this happens if you don't pay taxes, so guys, please pay your taxes. Yeah, he is just there because he didn't pay his taxes, or maybe has some other issues with the government at this place, but yeah. Whoops, I just once said that, thank you. Now we're going down to the chimney, and now this is the only reason why we have this scalpel. We have to destroy this clown. To get this box of love, to send it back, and no, yeah. That's the only reason, and to be honest, I don't like games if you have items which are usable for once and then they are still in your inventory. But in other games you have items which are nearly necessary for many times, but you have to find these items multiple times. So exactly, a knife. Here, take a knife. Okay, I opened something. Okay, it's destroyed. You need another one. Thanks, game. But yeah, there are many ways. Okay, we are going upstairs again through the chimney, and we are trying to pull the rope to get yeah, the mummy upstairs, which happened pretty good, I guess, because he is now red, and yeah, the dog is red too, so we can just use them to switch them. So yeah, Ted with Dr. Fred, and everything's fine, and now just a little scene, which is not skippable, but it's fine. And yeah, that's it. That's the reason why we're drawing the mummy in red and switching them off. So we are using the rope with Fred and trying to pull the rope again. Get him down, because it's not safe here anymore upstairs. So, we are pulling the rope, skipping everything, and using the funnel with Dr. Fred. Now putting the coffee into it, and everything is fine. Now we need a sign on this contract. We're just saying it's to help the world to stop Purple Tentacle, but at the end is it that he has right, because of the Maniac Mansion game, they, the LucasArts officially had, yeah, has an issue with, yeah, with the family. Because they used the whole family for the game without any, yeah, they never did allow it or something like that, and that's the biggest issue. So that's the reason. Just send everything now, so I have no trouble anymore, and skip that. And because we sent this contract now in 200 years earlier, they get millions of dollars, which we are using later for a giant diamond, which is important for the Chrono John. So we can put Hoagie and Laverne back to the past or future, or I don't even know. Stop it. I just missed some very, yeah, it's pretty important. And this could happen. So because the wine bottle is important to send it there, so we can get vinegar in the future, or we can go down. So we've got everything going there. I hope she has now everything. Speak with this guy again and say, okay, we don't feel good. Thanks. Yep, I've got it. Okay, we find oak because now the flag, because of the plans of the tentacles, the flag of the United States of America has changed a little bit. And yeah, it's a perfect size.
No way.
Oh yeah, I
did
just
reach that.
right. Yep. Okay. Just put it down and take it, and I hope.
That's one of the few places where
Okay, this is fine. Now we have the perfect tentacle costume, and nobody will think that we are human anymore. So we can walk through the whole mansion, which is very futuristic, and yeah, we can do everything. We could leave the place and live in the future, but no. Just no. We are trying to win a competition with a mummy again, but first we are trying to get the vinegar at this place. Thank you, and send it to Hoagie, and next thing, find the hamster in the freezer. Okay, got this, and we are using the roller skates with the mummy and okay. So he will be our model.
You're ready to
Pushing my
go?
way. So whoops, I need the extension cord. Going upstairs to the rooftop, or not the rooftop, but the last. So Harold was our biggest rival in this place, so we just put him out of the game. Competition time for our mummy with the biggest smile, the best and juicy hair of meatballs, and yeah, the greatest laugh maybe. And now we just saying, okay, guys, it's time. One, the biggest smile, the best hair, and the best laugh, and everything is fine, and we are done. We have won the prize, which is first a trophy, and the second is a coupon or yeah, a dinner certificate. Okay, it's a dinner certificate, which allows you to go to a specific restaurant to eat for 2 people or 2 tentacles at this in this case. And yeah, this is necessary because this guy loves this place, and yeah, we are getting him out of here, and I just missed one. That's the issue with my brain. Talking and playing at the same time, because we don't have a specific thing. We need a skunk. I guess it's a skunk. But there is no existing of these animals, but a cat with a big white line on the back is normally a skunk. No extension cord here, because it's later necessary. Whoop. It's done. Going to the front yard. Now we need the mouse. It's... Hope it works. Yep. Skunk.
This doesn't.
I guess. Could be that I'm using the wrong word, but it's fine. So, it's still a cat in this place, but they think it's the other animal, so everything is fine. They're gone now, and the reason for it is the guard at the clock has to hunt them down again. So he's gone now, and now we can go, yeah, upstairs, downstairs, not upstairs, downstairs. And downstairs is a generator, which we need
This ought to warm
to
him up.
get some power for the Colonel John, which is a little bit more specific in the past, cause at the end of the 18th century, hey, come on, use it. They didn't have the power right now. They didn't have any generator or something like that. So have to get some power. That's the reason why we had to take over the some kind of super battery plans in the first place and send them to Hoagie. But this was exactly at the beginning, and that's the reason why he need some gold, vinegar, and oil. Why ever? And with this we have the battery, but the battery has no power right now. And there's one guy. His name is Benjamin Franklin. I guess the story is a few people could know maybe the story about him. But yeah, with his help we can get a little bit power
No.
into this, yeah. Battery, maybe about 1.221 gigawatt. Okay, it would be more the Back to the Future, but okay. But I guess it was the joke inside this game, if I remember it right. I mean, it's a long time ago that I played it with all the dialogues, etc. Too long. Time for a replay. Okay, so we have the battery full of power, and now it's done right here.
What?
Okay, now switching to Bernard, and we are using the phone, and now we are skipping so many dialogues that I'm just sitting here waiting, because he is now calling a shopping channel and says, okay, I just want to buy this diamond, which is necessary to activate the Chrono John again. And so we can get the Hoagie and Laverne back, but the next thing is everyone is going now down to the Chrono John, first purple, then the green tentacle, and at the second and third place these three guys, and now we are a monster. Exactly, we are now a monster. So we are now in one shirt, one, yeah. Whoops. Okay, I just stepped. Okay, now we can go through the mouse. So it's, to be honest, it's pretty fine, because these bowling ball, we can only take it if we are going big again. And it needs some time. Come on, thank you. And we can take the bowling ball, and we are nearly at the end. Nearly. We're going now downstairs through the clock to the, yeah, to the cellar, to the laboratorium. And now we're using this ball, this bowling ball. And we have only one dialogue right now, which are four, I have to choose 4 dialogue options. And the fourth one is time. Also have to wait. So I will count it down with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 is the time. Which could be really fast, so yeah. Now, ready for the dialogues. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Why don't you zap Dr. Fred if you value him so much?
Oh yeah, pretty slow. Too much. Too much issues and failures at the same time. But it's the problem with the... yeah. So, to say what I mean, this game has some issues at the same place like Monkey Island and, yeah, Monkey Island 2, the special editions. The loading time is pretty inconsistent, so this is why someone created a script, so we have put out the loading times and only the real, the game time. So everything is now fine, so everyone can play it without loading time at the end. Without non-stop. And yeah.
To Siberia.
Yeah, that's the end. I just could skip these things now, but... Norik, is there something which went in?
Not at the moment. Just a big thank you for opening us up with these this pair of amazing point-and-click games. Appreciate you coming in and helping us to raise money for Save the Children. So, coming up next, we are going to have Mr. Tiger, who's going to be running Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. So, we'll have a brief intermission, and we will be back before you know it.
And we can't buy clothes off the rack.